Now ready to go?
Well, I don't think we'll ever be, will we? But you know what it's like.
Yeah. I remember the first time I moved, my dad said, Kirklad, we're moving house. And for ages, I thought we was literally going to put the house on the back of a van.
How old were you?
Well, your age.
Anyways, well, we better get rolling, haven't we? Get our skates on, lots to do.
Hey, you sure you don't stay around, give you a hand?
What, and you missed your first day back at school? Oh, no, I won't want to break your little heart like that.
I can join you in if you like. It's not far out of the way.
It's great.
Yeah. Look at that face, eh? If it's any longer, it won't fit in van. Right, anyway, make yourself useful. Grab the other end of that. Tommy! See you! You what? It's the Chuckle Brothers. Oh, never mind, I'll show you my name. There you go.
Yeah?
All right.
How's the big move going?
Oh, well, you know. Every drawer's like a TARDIS. Found things I never even knew I had.
Oh, well, you know what they say. If you've not used something for 18 months, get rid.
Oh, don't say that, I'll need surgery.
I was going to drop Dylan off at school. I could take you and all, mate.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I was going to take him in today, you know, with it being his first day back.
Hey, it's okay. I'll keep an eye on him. You don't have to worry.
What do you think?
Okay, yeah. Thanks.
Great. Right, well, in the meantime, you pair and make yourself useful. Go and shift something off that step. You will look out for him. I promise.
Morning. I can hear a kettle being switched on at 500 yards.
Don't worry, I've made you one.
Nothing if not well trained.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Hmm?
I've just texted Rich. I've accepted the job offer.
You slept on it.
Yeah, although I can't say it was very comfortable. I barely got a wink. But I think it's the best way forward.
It really is all change around here.
Did Stu and Eliza get off okay?
Oh, yes, Brighton. Far too early. But it's important Eliza sees her mother before she leaves. It'll be difficult for Bridget.
Well, difficult for everyone. I'll miss her.
Me too. And as for Stu,
Well, you'll have each other.
will we? It feels like Eliza was the glue holding us together for quite a while. And without her, I don't know what the future holds. I really don't.
Bad news?
Oh, well, I didn't think so at the time. It's just my phone showed me what I did 3 years ago.
I hate that. The other day, mine showed me a photo of a massive spider in my old shower. Jumped out my skin. Both times. Not exactly a precious memory.
Well, this should have been. It was my wedding day. I actually look happy. If only we'd known.
Just goes to show. Life's full of surprises, eh?
Well, it certainly is since you turned up.
I was only trying to help, Roy.
Yeah, well, let's see, shall we? I can't help thinking that if it was that easy to spring people out of prisons, they'd all be empty, wouldn't they?
Most people inside are guilty. Roy isn't. And neither am I, given the circumstances. I still say it was the right thing to do.
Well, I don't think Roy would agree with you. I hope he's coping.
Hello, Kim Jong-un's phone. Yeah. Sorry, Detective. It's me, obviously, not Kim. Yeah, of course. When? Today? Is it not something we can discuss over the... No. Okay. I'll see you in a bit.
Swain.
She wants to interview me again.
Morning.
Good morning.
Thought you might want a bit of breakfast.
Thank you, officer. Very thoughtful.
You need to eat.
I will presently.
How about a stroll round London? Work up an appetite. Might do you good, break things up a bit.
No, I'm happy. Fine here. Thank you for your concern.
You can't stop in here forever. You won't be able to see your visitors.
Thank you again for your trouble.
No worries.
Only spoken to him on the phone. He's not taking visitors. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No. The lads at the STC live for their visiting days.
Yeah, hopefully when I talk to him in a bit, I can change his mind.
When you do, give him my best, yeah?
Likewise.
How long does it take to order 2 bomb cakes, a tea and a coffee?
I was asking after Roy.
Oh, right. Yeah, how is he?
Not great by the sounds of things.
I can't say I'm surprised. He's not exactly Ray Winstone.
Oh, I don't like to think about it. I'm worried to death.
Look, he wouldn't want that. Look, here you went over to Sean's place.
Oh, yes, I dropped round to help them spruce the place up.
Oh, how's it looking?
Well, they weren't really at the sprucing stage. I suppose we took the edge off the cracked end vibe, I suppose.
Thought it was supposed to be all right.
Well, I might be overstating, but I expected Mr. Rigsby to walk through any minute, and the wallpaper has definitely seen better days, depending on your view of the 90s.
Oh, Mum, I'm sure they'll be able to judge it up.
Well, they didn't have much at their disposal, furniture-wise.
Isn't it supposed to be part furnished?
Well, not the part I saw. There was a tatty old sofa and a kitchen table, and that was it. Now, I've seen more homely decorations when I visited Alcatraz. Did you hear that?
I suppose it'll take them a while to get the place how they want it.
I saw Sean moving all his stuff over there this morning.
Well, it wouldn't have taken long by the sounds of things.
Kurt was taking the boys to school.
Boys,
Yeah, Liam and Dylan.
I thought Liam wanted you to take him in.
He did, but then Kirk offered and Dylan said that he'd look out for him, so...
Right.
Do you think that he will?
To be fair, I think he will, yeah. He seems keen to make up for what he did. And if he don't, I'll break his legs.
That is so not funny, Gary.
I'm joking. I'm trying to make you feel better.
Yeah, well, the only thing that's going to do that is seeing Liam walk through the front door tonight.
Oh, hello. How did it go with Adam and Dee Dee?
Oh, pretty much exactly as I expected. She was chuffed for me, and he was spitting his usual poison.
Well, he's not your problem anymore. You need to concentrate on making the most of your next adventure.
Adventure's one word. The more I've thought about it, the more I'm beginning to think that comfort zones are underrated. I mean, why would you want to be anywhere else but your comfort zone? Clue's in the name.
Listen to me. You've risen to every challenge you've ever faced. Your father would be proud of you.
Do you think so?
Without the shadow of a doubt. You're his daughter. You can do this.
I hope so. Barlow's just felt like playing at law, but this seems so much more real. Oh, I can't help but feeling a little bit intimidated.
Well, if you still feel that way when you get into work, imagine your boss naked. Who knows, if you'd done that at Barlow's, you might still be there.
Ew. Gran, no. It's a bit weird.
Adam, have you seen the Defreet securities file?
No, sorry.
Oh, I had it the other day. No, Alia will be able to put her hand straight on it.
Okay, let me help you find it. Hello? Barlow Legal Services? No, I'm afraid not. She no longer works here. If you can take me through the discussions, I can pick things up my end. Okay, that's great. Just give me a second and I'll locate that file.
Bye. Oops. Wherever you are. All the stalling in the world is not going to save you from me. I will find you.
Are you talking to your ring binders?
Well, as of this morning, I am short of any decent alternatives in this gaff.
Is this a bad time?
For the foreseeable. Unless you happen to know where the Defreet securities file is.
Is that it?
Which?
The green one with Defreets written in big letters down the spine. In permanent marker.
That'll be the one. Tap. What can I do for you? Oh, please tell me you're here for the legal sec position.
I think you'd struggle with my salary. Nah, I just wanted to check you're okay after yesterday. I was worried.
There's no need. I'm fine.
Well, I'd like to make sure of that. So I wondered if you fancy going for a drink later. As mates, no strings.
No strings doesn't always mean no complications.
It's just one drink.
Sorry, Joel. I don't think that's a good idea. And as you're not here for the legal sec position, I'd better get that. By the legal services, Anna Bailey speaking.
You can't tell me anything at all about this person except that it wasn't Mr. Cropper.
That's right. If it had been Roy, I'd have recognised him and remembered him, but I didn't, so it wasn't. It's not too hard to understand.
But you said he threatened you.
Yeah.
Yet nothing about him registered, not his build, his clothes, his features.
I was scared. I didn't want to make eye contact. I was thinking about getting away, not painting his portrait.
Look, this is a murder investigation, a serious matter.
I realise that.
Well, I'm not entirely sure you do, or you won't be messing me around like this. I know you live with your Auntie Carla, and I know she happens to be a long-time friend of Roy Cropper.
And? What's your point?
Well, when you told Carla what you'd seen, why didn't she advise you to report it?
I don't really remember.
I'm not at all surprised. Perverting the course of justice is a criminal offence and most often carries a custodial sentence. So before you say anything else, I should reflect on that very carefully.
So she did put the bite on you?
Yeah. I felt like Quint at the end of Jaws sliding down his deck. And she was at the bottom of the boat with a gob wide open grinning.
But you survived?
Yeah, sort of.
Do you mean sort of?
Oh, she was relentless. She even mentioned you.
Me?
I think she was just trying to get in my head, but it was like she wouldn't back off unless I gave her something.
Why don't I like the sound of where this is going? What did you tell her?
Not much.
Bobby?
I told her I saw a bloke in a balaclava and a dark coat with a fur-trimmed hood. That's all.
That's all? You've just sent the entire police investigation down a blind alley.
They won't find Roy down there.
No, but they won't find anybody who actually did it either, will they?
I panicked. Swain wasn't buying that. I couldn't remember anything.
Doesn't matter whether she was buying it or not, does it? She couldn't prove that you didn't see someone. I thought you were going to stick to the story.
I did. Kind of. It's not like I told her I saw someone in a gold puffer with Adrian Childs' face on it.
Adrian Childs?
First name that popped into my head. Anyway, the point is there must be millions of dark coats with fur-trimmed hoods. So general, I might as well have said nothing.
So do you have lunches like this every day?
Most days it's a sandwich from the catering truck. If I'm feeling reckless, a bag of crisps. But this isn't most days.
How so?
Well, not only have you signed on the dotted line, you blew Lindsay Brookstein away this morning.
Hardly.
Seriously? You said all the right things in that meeting and you did it with charm and authority. That's going to take you a long way.
That's nice of you to say.
Just a statement of fact. Order whatever you want. It's on the company.
Really?
Lindsay insisted. You know, of all the partners, she's the toughest nut to crack, and you had her eating out the palm of your hand. I think you deserve dinner.
Well, thank you very much. I'm not going to go overboard.
Please do. I want to keep you happy. Your skill set's exactly what we need at Fabian's.
I wouldn't go that far. I'm only just starting out.
Maybe, but building rapport with people, that's something you can't learn. You know, lawyers often get compared to sharks, and in one respect, it's true. We need to keep moving forward in order to survive. That means growing a client base. I think you can do that, and that's why you have a big future with us.
So Roy's agreed I can visit him this afternoon.
Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful. You'd buck him up no end to see a friendly face.
Is that why you didn't go?
The only place, eh? The only place that I want to see Roy is back behind that counter where he belongs.
Amen to that.
Ridiculous that they're still holding him.
Well, hopefully not for much longer. Not now I've changed my statement to the police.
You are? You've changed your statement?
Yeah. I've been racking my brains.
Which generally doesn't take long.
Anyway, I saw a fella running away from Lauren's flat. He was wearing a balaclava and he had a dark coat with a fur-trimmed hood, so I told the police, obviously.
Well, that doesn't really narrow things down.
Well, it narrows it down enough for maybe get Roy out on bail.
So why didn't you tell the coppers this before?
Yeah, I was scared. He was a big bloke. He said he'd kill Lauren if I told anyone anything.
Which is probably why we should keep this between ourselves, you know. Let the police get to the top and bottom of it.
So I have submitted a new bail application for Roy based on Bobby's new evidence.
Yeah, it's worth the shot. In God knows how many years, I don't think I've seen Roy in anything but that beige anorak.
I know. Nor has anyone else I've spoke to. And I know a dark Parker isn't exactly a smoking gun, but given the circumstantial evidence against him, it's at least got to cast doubt on the Crown's case, right?
Yeah, let's hope so.
Right, did I miss anything else whilst I was out?
No, I'm just putting together an ad for a new legal sec.
Well, do not let me distract you from cracking on, because finding a new Alia is top priority, Adam. Honestly, what she did for me was priceless. I can already feel myself drowning.
I'm on it, okay? Are you kidding me?
What?
She's priceless, all right. And she doesn't like the grass grow. I've just got an email from Kev Brown.
What, the Gunstone Holdings guy?
CEO, to be precise. He regrets to inform me they're transferring their business to Fabian's. Alia's just poached our biggest client.
You done with these?
Sorry?
You finished?
Yeah, Ta. You're back in the land of the living, are you, look?
I was just thinking about something.
Oh, well, that must have been the grinding noise I heard. I'm thinking that the dishwasher must be playing up.
Hey, listen, remember when I covered for you in the charity shop ages ago?
How could I forget? Talk about vultures. She wants so much standing behind the counter as circling overhead.
Anything I had, I paid for. It was all in the till.
Oh, yeah, all 10 quid of it. I shan't be asking her again.
Anyway, I think I've remembered something important for Roy. Yes, I admit I did have a route through the donations. And, well, I mean, why wouldn't you? That's why people do that job. And there was a load of old kids' clothes came in. But there was a fella's coat with it as well. It was dead nice. In mint condition. I couldn't believe it had been donated. So I was tempted to buy it for our Tyrone. But I'd taken so much as it was and I knew you'd pull a face.
Excuse me, where are we going with this story?
Well, it couldn't have been long after that Lauren went missing. I reckon we're talking days. And it was a dark coat with a fair-trimmed hood.
You sure this is everything?
How much do you want it to be? That's about an hour.
I think might have a bit more.
Well, I know it's not a lot to show for 40 years on this planet, but...
How many years?
There or thereabouts.
Well, thereabouts is doing a lot of heavy lifting. You could use the same technique with a move.
Do you know, I was going to say that I'm sorry that I'm going, but I think I've changed my mind.
I got you a gift.
Aw, thank you.
It's mandarin, berry, and musk.
As in Elon Musk. He's into everything, that bloke.
Yeah, because everybody wants to smell like a billionaire or anyone else.
I won't want a Trump candle.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with billionaires. Musk comes from the glandular secretions of the musk deer.
Oh, yeah, you cannot beat the smell of glandular secretions.
Well, I'm used to them with the teenage lads, so this has got to be an improvement. Thanks, Mary.
Not at all. Traditionally, housewarming candles are lit to ward off evil spirits.
Evil spirits, right? Well, they didn't mention those in the property particulars, so I suppose better safe than sorry. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's Gary. Wants to meet up later.
That's nice.
Not in my experience, the way things have been going between us. I better get this lit.
So what's it like in prison then? Well, I don't actually go into the prison. We always meet in the visiting room. Still prison though. Was it scary? Well, from experience, I can tell you it's not scary at all. It's a room like any other. Now, can we please change the subject? You must have seen some cool scars and tats. Oh, please, can we just drop it? Guys, this could be the last time we get to meet. It won't be. I'll be back to visit. People say that. I mean it. And we can video call. Yeah, whenever we like. It's never been easier. Well, you could practice our German with you, and we could play remote chess. I think people say you don't know how to have fun. I wish this wasn't goodbye. If it wasn't for you two, I wouldn't have settled in like I did. Why are you bugging off to Hamburg then? No, we know why, and we understand. We're really gonna miss you. I'll miss you too. Group hug? Go on then. Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm just sad the way things turned out. I mean, she could have had a life here. She's got family, she's got friends.
She has family in Germany. She'll soon make friends. It has to be her choice.
Yeah. You're right, as per. You know, I really appreciate everything you did for her. You gave her the home she needed. The home I needed.
Past tense.
I don't want to go anywhere. Unless you want me to. I know things haven't been great between us recently.
This isn't the time.
Isn't it? I mean, while I'm away, it'll give you the space to think about what you really want. I mean, I really want it to work. But you've got to be certain you want that and all. And if not, then I've no hard feelings. I'll just pack my bags and I'll move on.
So? Was it still there?
No, it had gone long since.
Hardly surprising, it was mint. I recognised a kiddie's jumper that came in with it, though. It was still on the rack, and it had a name tag inside.
Have you told the police?
Yeah, we've just come from the station.
Right, and whose name was in it then?
No. You again?
We'd like you to come down to the station, Mr. Osborne. What for?
Good question. Has Max Turner been shooting his mouth off again?
No. But there has been a development in the Lauren Bolton investigation.
What kind of development?
We prefer to discuss that with Mr. Osborne. So if you'd be good enough to come with us, sir.
So let me get this straight. This is about an old coat.
Mr. Osborne matched the description of a masked male seen fleeing Laura Bolton's flat on the day of her disappearance. The assailant wore a dark coat with a fur-trimmed hood.
And I used to have a dark coat with a fur-trimmed hood.
Can you confirm you donated a black Parker-style coat to the Gregory Pope Foundation charity shop on Weatherfield Precinct?
Yes, I did. Along with some kids' clothes and some books.
Sorry, you've already charged Roy Cropper.
The investigation is ongoing.
And I did have a dark coat with a fur-trimmed hood. Sorry, didn't mean that to sound so flippant. I do get why you're investigating this.
Can you confirm exactly how long you tutored Lauren Bolton?
Started in October last year, so going on 5 months.
And that was once a week?
Yep, once a week.
Once a week for 5 months, so around 20 sessions?
Yeah. I mean, I'd have to check to be sure, but
How long were these sessions?
about an hour. I know, it sounds like a lot.
For free tuition?
But I was already teaching the GCSE syllabus at the STC, so honestly, it wasn't like it was much extra work.
Last time we talked, you mentioned you transferred some money to Lauren.
So she could register for her GCSEs.
Do you remember the amount?
About 100.
I had somewhere around £148.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Was it a gift or a loan?
I said it was a loan, but I knew she didn't have any money. I wasn't expecting her to pay me back.
Okay, so you gave up 20 hours of tutoring and gave her £148?
That's correct.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah. Of course. You like to arrest nice people, don't you? You got Roy Cropper banged up and he's literally the nicest man in the world.
Daniel.
Sorry. Yeah, she was a good kid. She needed some help. I was trying to be nice.
Hi, Nina. Sorry, I've probably just jumped the gun. He'll only just be with Roy now, but if you could give me a call after, that'd be great. It'll be good to hear how he is. Okay, bye.
Look, I understand Mr. Brown's busy. I just thought this was an important conversation to have. Better that than get into a game of email tennis. Well, perhaps he'll change his mind once he reads my email. Okay. All right. Thanks, Elena. Bye-bye. She's completely screwed us.
Well, there's nothing in Alia's contract saying she can't approach clients.
Yeah, but there is such a thing as basic human decency.
Well, to be fair, there wasn't a right lot of that from your end, was there, Adam?
Whose side are you on? Daniel's being questioned by the police over Lauren. I should be there with him. Instead, I'm here trying to fix the mess that Alia has created.
Where are you going now?
I'm going to fix this. I'm going to talk to Alia.
And are you going to do that in a basic, humanly decent way, are you?
Hi.
All right.
Just got your text. Everything okay with Liam?
Yeah, everything's fine. He gave us a call when they got out. So.
Oh, great for you. It's just that when you said you wanted to talk, I wasn't really sure, you know. Well,
That why you brought back up?
Hi. Oh, we were just browsing. My, what a fine bureau. I didn't look at the panelling on this bureau.
Yeah, it's a lovely bureau.
yes, so, anyway, what is it you wanted to discuss?
Yeah, sorry, I probably need to work on my WhatsApp game, don't I?
See, I keep telling you, don't I use emojis, Gary?
Babe, I'm a 38-year-old man. I'm not going to use emojis.
Okay, so what's the summoning about then? Because I've just got to go and cover a shift for Jenny.
Oh, sorry, Sean. We just wanted to say thanks again for everything that Dylan did in court. And hopefully, put it behind us.
I'd like that.
Us too.
And we heard that you might be a bit short of furniture.
Who told you that?
Oh, not me, no.
With a height of discretion.
Why don't you choose something, you know? Call it a housewarming present.
Look at old me.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm really not trying to tell you how to do your job.
No, feel free.
But come on. Loads of people in Manchester have Parkers. Are you going to bring Liam Gallagher in next?
That's funny.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This whole thing is mad. Taking a coat to a charity shop isn't the behaviour of someone who's committed a crime. Is it? I'd have burnt it. Or thrown it in the canal.
You're currently living with Bethany Platt, is that right?
Well, she's got a key, so...
You're in a relationship.
That's right.
How did you meet?
She's a neighbour.
Sorry, how is this relevant?
Did you tutor Bethany?
No.
Help her in any way when she was starting a journalism career? Offer to read any articles?
Well, yeah, but...
And you did tutor Summer Spellman and were questioned about allegations of improper conduct.
Yes, but we've been over this. That was all sorted.
Yes. And I also know that the person who made those allegations ended up at the bottom of your stairs with a broken arm. So this isn't mad. You answering questions about all this, is it? When was the last time you saw Lauren Bolton before her disappearance on the 23rd of February?
Sorry to keep you, miss.
Is he okay?
Apparently he's fine. He's just still refusing to leave.
What? You knew I was waiting?
Afraid so. They've told him it's visiting time, but he's not interested. There's not much more we can do. Okay, it's time, please, gents. Say your goodbyes.
Sorry, is there someone else I can speak to? Just because this isn't like him at all.
Hey, is Alia here?
Alia? Well,
Trying to hide from me, are you?
Well, no, I wasn't. But then Dee Dee messaged saying you were on the warpath.
If you two would like to take this outside...
No, this won't take long. I just need Alia to make a quick phone call to her new boss, correcting them that the Gunstones account isn't available after all.
Gran, we're fine. But no, I'm not going to do that.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. There's nothing in my contract saying I can't talk to clients after leaving the company.
Please tell me Dee Dee didn't message you that as well.
No, actually, I checked it myself. I can do that, you know, I am good at my job. Something that Rich seems to have noticed that you never did.
Oh, so that's what was missing, was it? Me patting you on the head? Telling you what a fantastic assistant you are.
Wow. And no, because if you'd have done anything like that, I would have quit on the spot.
So that's not why you've got to work for Rich then, all the compliments, all the smoozing with the fancy dinners.
No, Adam, it's called being a valued employee.
No, it's called jumping ship and stealing our clients.
Firstly, I didn't steal anything. I just happened to mention having a good working relationship with Gunstones, and it was Rich who decided to give them a call.
Sure.
Yeah, and secondly, you're one to keep banging on about schmoozing clients and fancy dinners. Although it wasn't just fancy dinners you were using to schmooze clients, was it? How is Rebecca, by the way? Has she called yet?
I thought you were better than her.
No, you didn't. You thought I was worse. You thought I was just a trainee. Well, guess what? Now I'm the competition.
Okay, then.
Okay, then. Okay, then.
Alia.
Sorry, Gran.
It's preposterous.
Is it, though? I should never have offered to help tutor Lauren, not after what happened with Summer and Max.
You were being kind.
Yeah, but all kindness is viewed with suspicion now.
No, I shouldn't have got involved.
Are you talking about Lauren's case?
Took me back in for questioning. Again, because I'd given a black coat to a charity shop that met the description of one seen by someone leaving the flat.
They took you in because you had a similar coat.
They even knew that I'd offered to proofread your articles from right back when you first started.
Why does that matter?
I don't know. Somebody else I helped out. Someone younger than me. And blonde.
This is ridiculous.
Is it, though? Because that could be an MO to them.
He's right, it is ridiculous. And the more they investigate, the more they'll see that.
You'd hope so. Then I bet you said that to Roy, too, didn't you?
So, we're in agreement then. It's the wrong thing to do.
You think?
But you've got to remember, I only did it to help Lauren and Roy.
Well, no, in fairness, you did this to keep them searching for who did it. Helping Roy was completely incidental.
Now he's splitting hairs.
Whatever reason you did this, Bobby, it was stupid.
It's wrong. I admit that, but there's no way Daniel's going to get the blame for this.
Anyway, dear Swain is called. Left me a voicemail. She wants to talk. Bobby, I think it's time.
No.
Roy is in prison, okay? And we can't let Daniel...
And that's where I'll end up if you tell him. Maybe that's what I deserve, but I still think this could help Roy.
No, 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 it can't. Okay, Bobby, if you truly want to find out what happened to Lauren and get Roy out of there, then we have to take a page out of his book and just stop with the lying. Bobby, the police need to know the truth.
Okay. Let's go talk to him.
I'm sorry.
She's unbelievable.
I'm guessing it didn't go well then.
She made out like she wasn't the one who poached Gunstones. Apparently Rich did it on her behalf when he found out how well she got on with him. Where are you going?
Just to meet Joel. Changed my mind about going for a drink.
I thought you two split up.
Yeah, no, we have. I mean, just saw him in court the other day and, do you actually care? Are you too busy sulking him out? Oh, yeah.
I'm not sulking. I just thought you might want to stick about and help me deal with all this.
Yeah, not really.
Hey, you ready, or?
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah. I really need to take this. Could I meet you there in 10?
That's fine.
Oh, sorry. Could you give me 2 minutes?
Listen, I just thought you'd be a bit more angry about the situation. We cannot afford to lose a client right now.
That as it may be, Adam, it's not actually why you're mad, is it? You're mad because you know you're out of order with Alia, and now she's got the better of you, so your pride's hurt.
That's completely unfair. It's got nothing to do with getting the better over anybody. I'm angry with her because she's still our biggest client.
Well, then maybe you need to sort this out before she steals any more. You know, Gunstones weren't the only client she got on with, because newsflash, she were good at her job.
All I'm saying is that if
you're going to make a scene...
I wasn't planning on making a scene. You're just changing the subject because you don't want to talk about what you're going to say to Stu.
Ah, here you are. We've been waiting.
I wasn't sure you were going to make it.
Of course we're going to make it. Silly thing. I'm going to miss you so very much. Mwah.
Have an amazing time, yeah? Oh, send us loads of photos of your new school and your house.
I made a new group, so I'll add you to it. In memory of Eliza from 2022 to 2024. It's like I'm dead and sending selfies from the afterlife.
Oh, how lovely.
Only a couple of hours on the plane, so I want you all to come up and visit. He's learning German already. Yeah? It's not goodbye, it's Auf Wiedersehen. Bit cringe.
Right, anyway, come on. We're going to go because we're going to miss the flight otherwise.
You know, you're still welcome here when you get back.
Yeah?
And maybe a clean slate.
I'd like that. Right. Come on. Come on, we're really all going to miss this flight.
Bye.
Ready for a new adventure, kiddo?
I think I am, yeah?
I'm so sorry.
Well, it's fine. But I have started without you.
It's all right.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, fine.
You sure? You didn't seem too happy when you answered.
Okay, I wasn't even sure you'd ever want to talk to me again. The last thing you want to do is hear about my problems.
Well, as you've probably guessed, things aren't exactly rosy for me at the minute. Tell you what, why don't you start and then I'll feel less guilty about offloading on you.
That was Emily. She's agreed for me to see Maeve.
Okay. That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, yeah, obviously it is, but this is actually really hard. Are you sure you want to talk about this?
It's fine if you don't want to talk about it.
No, like you said, everything went wrong between us because I wouldn't tell the truth, so... I'm terrified. I can't be a father. I have no idea on even starting to be a dad. I don't know how to talk to kids.
Well, she's only one, so I won't use any big words.
You think I'm being ridiculous?
No. No, I'm sorry. Look, I get it. You know, the thought of being a parent is really scary. But at the risk of stating the obvious, don't you just have to be yourself? You know, you happen to be a kind, considerate, generous, annoyingly closed off, stubbornly have to be right about everything, and obsessively, well, weirdly tidy.
Oh, right. You seem to have tailed off a bit at the end there.
You're gonna be fine. Don't be a wuss.
Who's that?
That is our first house guests. Ta-da! Oh, yeah, you brought it with you.
What the hell's that?
That is a bureau.
Yeah, what the hell's a bureau?
Oh, it's heavy, I know that.
Just think of it like an old-fashioned writing desk that you can fold out. Look at that.
Yeah. It's an antique, excellent panelling.
Yeah, and because you do so much writing that we really did need a writing desk. Oh, look at me, your dad picked it.
Well, we can use it for storage, can't we? Huh? We can put things on it. We can put things in it. Hello! Yeah. Thought it made the place look a bit classy.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Hey! I thought you moved back ages ago.
There was no cab, so I had to walk flipping miles to a tram stop.
Why didn't you call me? Nina, what's wrong?
He didn't see me. He refused to leave his cell.
What?
Why would he do that?
Is he getting picked on or something?
The prison officer I spoke to didn't seem to think so. Says he's just shut down, not socialising, barely even speaking to the prison staff. He just shuts himself away in his cell, apparently.
And they got, like, a psychiatrist or someone who could check on it?
I don't think a quiet, well-behaved prisoner is exactly priority.
Might just be keeping his head down.
But why wouldn't you want to see me? Don't worry, I'll sort it. I'll get Dee Dee to look into it. Get a doctor or something.
I was hoping to see you.
Hey, have you heard? Roy's so messed up by all of this, he's refusing to leave his cell.
Nina.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, of course you are. Nina, I'll sort this.
Have you got a moment? I'd like to go over a couple of things.
Yeah. Bobby, go and make sure Nina gets home all right.
Okay.
So Liam was all right at school, was he?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he was a bit nervous, but that's understandable after everything that's happened.
Yeah. Plus, you're still going to look out for him, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. Well, I didn't expect them to be our first house guests, though.
Neither did I. But it was nice, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
Have a hug.
Really? Come on, your hands are all wet.
Right, sauce.
Go on, then. Thanks for always sticking by me, Dad.
Hey, listen. You don't get rid of me that easily, all right?
Anyway, Adam aside, did you have a good first day at work?
I don't care about Adam. But yeah, I am.
What? Ah.
Look, if you've just come to have another go.
No, I'm actually here to apologise.
I'll leave you to it.
No, Gran. Stay, you should hear this too. Go on then.
Can I get you both a drink?
Well, I wouldn't mind.
We're fine, just the apology, please.
Listen, I'm sorry. You're right, I totally undervalued you as an employee. And Dee Dee and I both really miss you. You're an obvious asset to the company, and if you would consider coming back, I'd be more than happy to offer you a role with better opportunities for learning. And perhaps we can discuss a modest pay rise too.
Okay.
Okay, as in...
Okay. As in, I'll consider your terms once I've received your offer in writing.
Okay. Can I get you both that drink?
No, we're fine, thanks. I'll be in touch.
Speak soon.
You know, I think you rather enjoyed that.
You know what? I think I rather did.
And, are you going to take him up on his offer?
No chance. Rich, hi. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, thank you. I wanted to talk to you about the Gunstones account. No problem. I've just thought of a few more old clients that we could maybe bring on board.
Flippin' heck. Don't you have a phone?
I thought we should do this face to face.
Did you tell him?
No.
No.
No, I backed up your story. Well, you heard Nina. If Roy shuts down like this, it means something's seriously wrong. And you were right. I mean, this is highly unlikely to stick to Daniel. But even if it does...
We stick to the story.
Even if it does, whatever happens, we look after Roy.
Here's the brand new Fly on the Wall documentary series that follows the lives of some of the nation's favourite soap stars. Drama Queen starts next on ITVB. Or stay here with us on ITV1 for Professor T, coming up in 2 minutes.